Hey folks, okay, we're on round number 147 and I'm evacuating forces from around Bondshausen where we've completed our objectives and we've defeated whatever they were called, Brown Bond I think it was. So Brown Bond are dead. I think they're actually completely dead as well. Yeah, looks like Dunkelstadt have, oh no, they've got some, okay. It's saying that they're here, but I don't think they are. I mean, it's also saying that we've got Elisaria here. Actually, we have got some literal Elisaria troops, territory here, so that's actually interesting. But anyway, so we're bringing troops back up this way. I don't think, look, Sansaria are reducing relations again. I don't think we're going to stay at peace with Sansaria forever. It looks like they do want to go to war with us, even though they've got this Republican regime in. But that's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world if they do go to war with us. I am actually going to intend to get a bit of a pool of recruits into these lines, into my SHQ, so that I can jump some lines down here just in case either Dunkelstadt or Sansaria or maybe both try to declare war on me. Let's have a look at the history this turn. The game's moving a bit quicker for me now, by the way. I'm able to focus on the game a little bit more, and I'd like to try and get this finished as soon as possible. We did lose some GR automatas, by the way, during this round. Yeah, they're just airstriking and attacking it. They're trying to get it out, because this thing's actually causing them problems. I think it's sat on a road, and although they can build roads around it, it's not ideal for them. Also looks like Goldstone Federation are attacking the demons here. So the demons are kind of being pushed on all directions. That's good, because I want to get these things out the way. Let's have a look at the VidCom. So yeah, we're coming into the full effects of the Decade of Revolution. We're only 15 turns in. We lost Joint Struggle. That's a bit of a pain. But we did gain Open Politics, which is a democracy profile, regime profile. Or a regime feat, sorry. We developed the Starfire. Civilization levels risen to level 6. And we got some cards. Okay, including a gift 1,000 credits card, which is going to be pretty useful. Now we're going to need to make some credits this turn. I'm hoping that we've actually got something we can sell. Yeah, we can sell some metal, look. And yeah, we can sell some metal. And that's basically all we've got to sell. So I'm actually going to do that straight away before we start. I feel like we're kind of running out of time with money a little bit. So what do I mean by running out of time? I mean, I think if we continue having to sell the rate that I am doing, it's going to be much more difficult to make money. And yeah, so this is a bit of a problem. I feel that, the amount of credits we're spending is a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, is there anything I can do about it? I think that we'll find that the answer is no. There's not really a lot we can do about it. If we're going to reduce soldier wages, now's the time to do it. The problem is that we've just lost a regime regime feat in Heart. We lost Joint Struggle. That loses Retreat, by the way. I really like that card. I actually really like Retreat. I've never really used that one before, but now I've seen that it gives you that 30% defense bonus. That's really good, because you're going to be fighting. You're going to be defending really strong, with a 30% bonus, and then as soon as you take 10% casualties, you retreat. You can use that. That's a really, really cool card. I remember when I was doing I did a podcast that I was in this little series of Shadow Empire podcasts, which I might restart eventually. And I did a couple with Daz Tactic, and we did one on these regime feats, and I was surprised to hear Daz said that he doesn't really play with this system that much, and so he hadn't tried quite a lot of these cards, particularly stuff like, and I was like, you want to look at them, because look at this one. Retreat gives you defense plus 30, attack minus 40, but retreat to 10% losses, right? That's pretty useful. This one's Siege, look. Artillery attacks at 100%, infantry plus 50, but you get less action points and minus 50 defense, right? Some of these are really, really powerful. Mobile ops plus 30% and mechanizers for, action points plus 30%. That's really good, by the way. So extra action points means you can do more stuff. You can potentially attack more rounds. You can go for, you can move further. And then you get mechanized forces attack up plus 30% and minus 40 on overall. This one here, small pockets, gives you plus 40 on attack for infantry, plus 30 on attack for mechanized forces, and infantry gets minus 30 on defense. But morale growth is plus 100. All right. So I was quite surprised when Daz said that he doesn't use the, he didn't really look, he wasn't really that bothered about them. And when I kind of pointed it out, it's like, oh, actually, that's quite interesting. And I was like, look at Esprit de Corps. This gives you a 25% combat bonus. It's absolutely massive. Like, that is a massive bonus. It's almost as big as some of the first ones you get in, in the game. I've done quite a good job here, by the way, of keeping these up. So yeah. Anyway, so don't overlook the different postures. Some of them are really strong. Okay, let's start getting these guys out. You'll note. By the way, we can still only move these the 3rd infantry at one unit per turn. That's because we've actually got too many artillery guns. Now, I don't know if I can unload some of these guns off. This might, like, maybe I can load some of these guns off to this artillery group here. Yeah, look, we can do. So let's just get rid of some of those. So there we are. Look, so those guys. It's going to take a while, but yeah, you can actually unload some of these guns off. But yeah, they get some extra action points now. These guys are gonna basically waddle back from the front line. Wherever we get chance, we're gonna get the look. We're putting a massive load on this on this road here. Massive load. I'm actually going to drop this down to none. Now you might find that this is going to drastically affect what goes up this way, and that's true. And we are going to need ammunition up here, but I do want to. I need to get these guys moving. These guys need to be getting moved up to the front line. Now, is it wise to be moving all of them? I don't know. I mean, I'm getting a bit greedy. And I did think this to myself. I was like, am I getting a bit greedy here with, with not defending my borders? I think the honest answer is probably yes. And I think that I got to be careful, because if I do get invaded, like if... I don't think Dunkelstadt will be able to invade me very quickly. Like, they're going to have to reduce their relations with us by quite a bit. By the way, I don't know if this is something that Vic is ever going to do, but I wouldn't mind a way to try to have the player at least try to raise this level. At the moment, it's the one thing in diplomacy you can't do. Like, you can influence whether they like you or not, but you don't get the option, as far as I can tell, to be able to, initiate something that will raise your relations. I don't know if that's something that can be done, or whether it's something that shouldn't be done because it's just going to be way too strong. I just don't know. I suspect it's probably not going to be a thing that's, because one thing I will say is, like, I'm kind of hot and cold myself on the whole diplomacy thing, in the sense that, like, I've kind of turned this game around just because I've played a few cards. Now, the game's kind of programmed so that this doesn't last forever, and I like this. But it has. I mean, really, I should be losing the game now. By all rights. If this is a multiplayer game, like, I'd be out of the game. Especially if the other players are actually playing properly. Like, if they weren't really seriously misplaying, they'd have knocked me out of the game by now, I'd have thought. Okay, let's see what we got here. These are a machine gun infantry battalion. We've got the Zaloro territory. Like, we've got another bunch of monsters that we need to deal with. Here's Goldstone Federation. You are going to be surprised to see me on this flank, I think. And oh yeah, so I was talking to my friend, and I, Trifler, were talking, and he was saying that he was testing out the siege infantry with the 25mm howitzer gun. Now, this 25mm howitzer gun, out of all of the artillery, is 25mm guns, whether it's anti-tank or artillery, are the only ones that use foot movement. Okay, and I went and checked this in the beta patch, and Trifler was saying that he'd noticed that he was still only getting one movement. Sorry, he was getting the slow movement points, and I think what that might be is maybe he started the game before that beta patch came in. That's the only thing I can actually think of that would cause that. Because as you can see here, look, I'm getting decent movement. I'm going through desert as well. Alright, let's get these guys moved up. See if we can get round Goldstone Federation here. Here, let me show you why siege. Oh, hang on. Have we actually got the guns here? Yeah. Let me show you why siege infantry are good here. Right. So, look at that. They attack in the first few rounds.
Mission successful.
See what I mean? So, no, they didn't get any. They didn't actually get any kills. That's kind of curious. Let's just go to the battle report here. That looked like we were attacking in the first 3 rounds actually. With our normal troops. So let's have a look here. Have we got the round by round? Second unit, 6th Infantry Battalion. Spent 47 action points for a maximum of 84. Ah, that's right. Okay, so these guys actually panicked in combat round 1. But if you look at this, we don't have any hits by the gun here. They panicked in the first round. I wonder what happened there. They must have failed a morale check. Interesting. Anyway, let's continue. I haven't really got time to diagnose that. Well, I have got time, but I can't be bothered. I think we're going to just continue moving these guys up. Let's attack into these demons. I don't know if I have enough action points here to defeat them. Oh yeah, they're panicked. Yeah, they ran again.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so that's those demons killed. Not all of them. We won't have got rid of all of them. Yeah, let's start moving these troops. See how far up we can get. When I say up, I mean north. That's what I mean. Okay. There we are, look. Excellent. Now, we kind of need more troops on this border here. So, this is probably... You know, this is what I'd use like this group here for example. We'd probably move them up this way, like this. Get them onto these roads. So let's strategic move these guys up here, and we'll have these guys in reserve. Can we get all of them up? That'd be great if we could. We need to be able to move the HQ too. There we are. Is that all of them? No, there's the HQ here as well. Excellent, look at that. We can get that whole brigade up. So these guys are just going to sit here. I'm not going to engage them. And then we'll use them as, you know, just in case we take big losses on the front line here. We have got a fair amount of Goldstone troops. But look at this. If we can get some truck stations and make a new zone here or something, we'll be able to cut Goldstone Federation right in half. Now this is Goldstone Federation here, look. We could probably... I don't know if they've got a zone here. It doesn't look like I can see one. That doesn't mean there isn't one there, though. Yeah, they've got this zone here. This is Turf Black. We want some spies in there, just so we can get an idea of what's in there.
Copy that. Copy that.
Alright. Good. Got a couple of spies in. Now, if we can cut them in, you know my normal tactic, drive a wedge into the enemies, between the enemies zones, cut them off, and then you've won the war. Because once you've separated like a big part of their empire, especially if they're relying on a lot of resources from that other zone, they're kind of in big trouble. There's not really a lot they can do. Okay, let's get these things down here. What have we got on this border? Start using our aircraft. Oh, we've got a fighting squadron.
ride.
Now we're using these are just propeller aircraft. Look how effective they are still. Kind of cool. So yeah, that is this front on the in the north. We've moved these guys to. We've got a bunch of tanks. These guys are starting to get replenishments now as well, replacements, and they've got fuel. Yeah, we've done the south. Oh no, we've not. We've still got quite a few troops to move up here. Independent motorized artillery. Okay, that's just a battalion. We've got some bikes. I'm going to keep them on the road network. Okay, we can't move those. They're too big. But we can move these guys up. Okay. The more of these bikers we've got, the better. We want some up this way as well if we can get some up here. Might actually attach those to the 5th. Okay, 5th. Okay, no, sorry, it's not the 5th. What are these guys? The 6th. These are Angels 2 as well. We probably want to. I think we want to replace those now and start using the Angels 3. We've had the Angels 3 for ages. We've not even used them yet. I'm not going to do that yet, though. Yeah, they're really. I'm not really using those as to kill stuff. Although it will be helpful to keep them alive, and you do want them to kill stuff if you can. What have we got here? What's this asset? Geyser turbine. Okay, that's 100 energy. We definitely want that. That's worth going out of our way to take, I'd say. Okay, let's get this brigade over this way now. The 1st Infantry. Yeah, I'm going to bring these guys back if I can. I might just attach one of these other battalions to this, to the 8th. Maybe I attach those guys, so they're taking advantage of the commander's bonuses as well. All right, this looks good. Goldstone are going to have to put up a lot of troops now, unless they've got like loads of troops. I don't even have to attack. This is the nice thing about having a lot of troops. And once you see me using more of these, you'll see why I really like the mechanized stuff. The motorized and mechanized troops. This is what they're for. Okay, they're not. I don't think they're really for just direct attacking and using the APCs to kill more stuff. You can use them like that, and they are effective. But that's not their true strength. Their true strength is their mobility and the fact that you can move them rapidly behind and encircle enemies. That's what they're used for. Same with bikes. Bikes are really good for that. Bikes are really powerful in this game, by the way. Don't overlook them. They are really good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, hang on. What's that extra unit we got there? Oh yeah, we got some more. I was just looking at what we've got attached to the 7th there. I've forgotten what I'd attached. Okay. Isn't it nice to be able to have the resources to be able to run your forces that you've got? Man, this has been such a great game. Like, I keep saying this, but this has just been so much fun. 4X games often kind of, the industrial power curve is often such that, you've usually got enough resources to be just continually upgrading your forces to the point where the 4X games kind of become a bit of annoying. They become annoying because it's like you research a new type of laser gun or armor type or something, and then you dutifully upgrade all of your forces with it, and then the next turn you get a new thing, and then and it's kind of like, it doesn't have this. Just constantly research, constantly researching. Distant Worlds is really bad for this. So like it feels like every turn you're basically upgrading your ships. And part of the management of a game like Distant Worlds is knowing when those timings come off, right? So that you can do that. But often on the default settings, you're just kind of doing it every turn, or every 5-10 minutes of real-time play, whatever it is. I feel like Shadow Empire can be a little bit like that if you're ruffle stomping the AI, right, and you're not really getting that much challenge out of it. But if you're playing on a really tight game like this, and oh wow, I've just got like lasers, but I've only got a tiny bit of energy, so I've got to use those. I can't just upgrade all of my troops with them. I'm going to have to figure out which of my troops get these best, get the best stuff. I love that. That's what I want from a 4X game, man. Like I want there to be tough choices and difficult decisions. Like you want scarce resources, and you want those scarce resources. The player having to decide where they go. None of this, just upgrade your lasers and then everyone gets better lasers, and then you got to do it again next turn. That kind of sucks. Everyone's different. I guess it depends on how you like playing. Second independent mechanized AT. These big trimmer guns, look. They look like they want some trucks attached. Yes, they do. They're armored transports. Well, we can do that. Should we get some? What type of APCs do we want on there? Where's the APC? Buggy, RPG, armored transport. There we are. Now, Ironside 2. Yeah, that was the light one, wasn't it? Ironside 4, Gauss machine gun, 50mm steel plating. Yeah. And the 2. Yeah, that was the 50mm. Okay, that one's. I can't remember which one was which now. Oh, we had the Chariot too, didn't we? That's the 25mm steel plating with a medium diesel engine. I actually forgot about that model. Let's just have a look at that one. I remember I built that now. I built the Chariot for armor, sorry. Armor transport. Yeah, this has got a medium diesel engine, so it uses less fuel. And it had kind of not very good weapon design, but the rest of it was okay. They're not as good as the Ironside by a long way. Yeah, about half the hit points, look. But they've got the weaker armor. But really good attack. Their attack's actually better than the... They must be benefiting from attack. Yeah, so they're benefiting from the conventional small arms tech. Okay, so this is what Trifler was talking about. I remember now. He was like, yeah, I don't think you've got your latest techs upgraded with the Ironside. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I think what we do here is we... Sorry, let's go to replace troops. Let's get some of the... Let's just upgrade these things. We'll get some of these chariots, because these are... I think these should be cheaper. Let's go back into this. I want to check the production costs. There's the operating cost. There's the production cost here. There's not a lot in it. There's not really a lot in it. Operating cost is a thing though. Movement oil is 23. Yeah, so these are using roughly a third less. I mean, a little bit less than a third less for each movement. That is significant. We're probably not going to be attacking directly with these things. Well, we might do. That said, they're not going to move much either. So once they're kind of in position, you want to kind of keep them where they are. Let's just use the Ironside 4s. Okay. There we go. So, independent AT. That might be useful. If Goldstone Federation have actually got any tanks. I think that nobody seems to be using oil. They've used all the oil that's come out of the ruins, and now they're running out, and they're all going to be racing for the oil producing techs. By the way, I've now got access to this new asset. Serpentinization. Look at that. That gives you 165 per turn. They need a lot of workers for it. So that's kind of expensive on workers, right? And it's a lot of water as well. But it's pretty good. And it gives you... Well, it doesn't give you anywhere near as much as a volcanic energy plant. I think if you've got volcanoes on your planet, you really want to be going with those. Yeah, we've got volcanic energy 1 here. I wonder if that's worth upgrading. I reckon it probably is. We're nearly at our top... Yeah, we don't really need to worry about it yet. We're nearly at our top level of production. Now, am I burning... Using biofuel there. Yeah, we're getting loads of oil now. That's really good. I can probably turn the oil production down just a little bit. I think that might be wise as well. We're doing 50% production. Let's drop it down to 25% production. We are at war, and we need quite a lot of oil. But I don't want to be. I want to stabilize food if we can. We're probably going to have to build another food production place. What have we got here? That's Osolia territory. Okay, I think they're about dead. Alright, everything else is looking pretty good. I might move these guys back now. Let's get these guys back up to where they might be useful. I'd like to try to take Gwegon and the airbase there. If we can take Gwegon back, and I think we probably can now. It depends on how much Goldstone's got. Like he's probably going to be thinking, you know, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, because I've now got these. You know, I'm starting to push into his territory up here, and he's in deep doo-doo if he doesn't do anything about this. There's a zone here. Look, small town, quite a lot of workers at least it did have the last time we could see it. I think if we can take this town, grab this airbase. We're in striking range of Goldstone Federation, and then he's kind of, like I say, he's kind of in trouble. If we might be able to win this war relatively quickly. Now look at the terrain here, though. We've got this mountain range to cross. Now he's going to have built roads around through these mountains, no doubt. No doubt about it. But I can't rely just on single, you know, just driving a wedge up a single road. That's really difficult to do. It's really, really hard. So we've either got to go round, and I mean, look, where do you go here? I guess here, through these low mountains. That's not good. It's an incredibly well defended regime. Incredibly well defended. But we have got direct access to it here, look. So I think this is actually going to be the way to go. That's another reason, by the way, when I was looking at this, my preliminary... When I was kind of like, oh, what's the word? Planning, you know, planning what I'm going to do about the game when I was in a bit more of a sticky situation. And I was kind of thinking to myself, what do I get from slogging through all of these mountains? I get this, basically, curry, whatever this place is. There's not much there. Just like I should be doing, he's basically just putting up little zones here and there. I think that, by the way, it's time to do that. I think we should get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would probably be a good... maybe about here. Maybe here would be a good place for a... Let's get a truck station here. Is that where I want it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Yeah, we've got a supply base going up there. That's fine. 6, 7, 8. Could have one in the desert here. Right in the dunes. I don't think that's the best place to put a city. By the way, I'd like to see some. I don't think it should be easy to build a city in the desert. I reckon you should get some penalties. Now I don't know if you already do or not. But you know, like the idea of having a city right in the desert. We're not Fremen. We can't do that. Now this is going to be radioactive. That's the only other problem with these hexes. Look. Only low rads, but still, it's enough. What about here? 51. Yeah, we'd have to put some radiation stuff up here. Yeah, maybe we get one here, look. it's got some ruins up there as well. That means we could actually get another zone up here if we can take those ruins. That might be a good thing for this for these guys to do here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's create a new zone, and then we want logistics and a truck station.
Yes,
Let's get a truck station up here with a new zone. We'll get a new governor in there. National budget allocations. Foreign Affairs Council might be quite important now. I'm gonna fund the Foreign Affairs Council more. Yep.
Copy that.
Okay. Gwegon is to be conquered by 155. That's 8 turns. I wonder if we can do that. Martial Superior Circle.
yes,
Let's
sir.
accept that and see if we can do it. I think it'll be a good thing, a good little challenge for me to be able to do. That's not going to be that easy, but I think that, yeah, look, they've only got 4. I think we can probably do that. I think we can probably do that. Okay, they can still get supplied through here, but that's going to freak them out big time. Is really what I want. Yeah, I'm going to bring these guys back here. We've got this same problem where we've got this corridor of attack that the AI can come through here, and it means that I've got to have basically double the amount of troops up here than I really need. That's a problem. But if we can take Gwegon, we've at least got air support there. We can probably put some troops down here. And I'm just going to have to raise another brigade, I think, and just have them on this line. And just have them sat there, basically. Alright, guys. Yeah, so that was a really, really long turn. But there was quite a lot, I think, to do. I'm still not finished, by the way. Let's just have a look what we can do in Minos here. Yeah, we're building demetallization. We've got that supply base. We've got a truck station going up. It's going to be part of... It's going to be considered coming out of part of Minos' stuff. Oglar Ruins. We're putting a university up here. I've got one more turn for that to go up. If we can get some quality of life going up here, that's good. Yeah, that's looking good. Neris. Neris is not building anything. But they probably want to build something. I'm really, really interested in going higher in quality of life now. Get a university
Yes,
too.
sir.
Yeah, our worker salary is crazy. I need to reduce my wages somehow.
Standing by.
I'm a bit reluctant to do it right now. The reason being is because we are this is diminishing a little bit. The work happiness, and I don't like if I drop their wages, it will be kind of upset. But we've got to start doing that because I'm paying through the nose for everything. Okay, stratagem cards. See if we can raise Sansaria. Nah, we're not going to do it, are we? Yikes, that's really difficult now. It's just becoming harder and harder. Yeah, I think we're just gonna. What we're gonna have to do is just try to keep those guys sweet. I don't know how that's gonna work. If they want to go to war with us, they're gonna go to war with us. There's nothing we can do about it. They've got Topelia packs here. We haven't talked to those guys, have we? Get some spies in there.
Copy that. Copy that.
Okay, so we've got some spies in. We'll see if we can talk to those guys and see what they're about. Wow, look, so much of the map we're still not even... It's like... There's loads of space. There's enough for a big regime there. Let's have a look at the victory overview before I end the turn. Pelia packs are actually third. So these are the ones that we don't know anything about these guys. Goldstone have got the highest victory points so far. I think if we can defeat Goldstone, we're going to win the game. I'm assuming that anyway. Providing that Dunklestar and Sansari don't attack me at the same time. But look, I mean, we've defeated Elisario, we've defeated Brown Bund. I think Dunklestar really took the most. Should get the credit for killing Brown Bund. I didn't really do enough. Yeah. Sedalia Commune. Wow, there's quite a few of these little regimes kicking around here. But for the most part, look, we're 4th at the moment. But I think if we can defeat Goldstone Federation, the game is going to be, the game's in the bag. And man, I tell you what, if I can actually win this game, after thinking like multiple times thinking that I was going to lose it, that's pretty cool. Let's keep the Democratic Trade faction in here. Model design. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about this. It might be time to try to go for helicopters if we can. Have we got? Mind you, we haven't really got much of the way of light metal rares, and I think you need rares and machines and stuff for helicopters if I remember right. But having choppers would be useful. Yeah, I want to get joint struggle back. By the way, we've got a load of fate points. That's the other thing that I've got. Plenty of fate points. This is a nice one, look. Popular rally. BD6 population and population loyalty as well. That's pretty cool.
Copy that.
There we go. Look, so we just raised our happiness. Yeah, you want to be doing stuff like that. Keep your people happy. It's so important. Salary's so high. Okay, got a truck station going up here. That's going to be kind of useful. Bondhausen. Oops, press the wrong key there. There we are. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. I think I'm going to end the turn, guys, and I'm not going to subject you to seeing me have to do too much zone painting. Not very exciting stuff. Okay. Yeah, everything's done here. It's just a model design. I don't know about this. I haven't really. There's nothing that stands out to me that needs doing. So maybe we'll just get a new flak gun out, something like that. What did we get for the last one? 88 mil. Yeah, let's just get the big one.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright. Yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot of aircraft in this until the AI starts figuring out how to make better, better royal production. It's interesting that it's not making a whole lot of use of... Well, I assume it's not making a whole lot of use of the biofuel. Certainly not making a whole lot of use of any of the tanks. Alright, guys. I think we're good to go. Ammunition's looking... Wow, ammunition. Oof. Let's get an ammo factory up in Neris. This is level 1.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to need some... machines. Not sell, we want to buy.
Affirmative.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff we can sell either.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we're really running out of stuff that we can sell. Okay, that's going to be a crisis issue that we got to deal with soon. And yeah, I'm going to have to start thinking about that. All right, guys, I'm going to end the turn. Catch you next time. Take care.